Hello there, Internet. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to another of the Hermit Gamers Vermintide 2 streams. I understand we have had a very short break. We should have had a short break. Pardon me, I'm just clicking some buttons here. Yes, as I said, a bit of a break. I do typically plan to not stream one day a week. I can't always decide which day it's going to be, so yeah, I try to keep it like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but it is what it is, you know. Anyway, we're going to do our intro. We're going to get in there, and I can yap about this stuff as I play. The title of the stream will be explained as soon as.
Let the games begin.
Yes, let the games begin. Here we are on Bounty Hunter, possibly the most degenerate bounty hunter build you can ever have. It's so degenerate. I hate it. I don't actually like using it. It's legitimately degenerate. Because you just like go like this, and then you go like this. And then you go like this, and then you go like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just like, ugh. The freaking the Manugans, the little shotties, when you can just guarantee get a crit out of them, so that they're not, you know, gently slapping armor. Oh my lord, they're disgusting. I was going to say devastating, and I was going to say disgusting, and yes. I got stuck between the two words. Anyway, I was going to say something. Portentous name for the stream, fighting 1,000 hours of muscle memory. I am, in fact, fighting 1,000. In fact, more than 1,000 hours of muscle memory. So quite recently, you know, let's just do Righteous Stand. I mean, look, people are going to join or people aren't going to join. It is what it is. If they join and annoy me, we just roll it over, start again, and go back to private. Anyway, so I have recently swapped my Q and E buttons around precisely because the finger that is my A finger in my ADS setup, I think I've explained this before, I more or less snapped the tendon in that finger several years back. It's very, very badly damaged. So the second joint on that finger is permanently like the last joint on that finger is permanently hyperextended, and the second joint is, you know, it's arthritic, not in the sense of an autoimmune, but in the sense that it's seized up, it doesn't have full movement. And I need to like exercise it and so on every day. Basically, I can't QQ swap properly. Like, I've tried it. I've tried training up the strength in the finger, and I just can't do it. I can't get, like, because the last joint is just, there's no mobility in it. It just, the very, like, tip of my finger just kind of, like, hangs off the end. Like, you know, it's just loose there. I know this is kind of gross, but it is what it is. Yeah, what was I saying about degenerate build? And you literally just mash. It's so overpowered for how not mechanical it is. Like, it's so safe against assassins because you have two shotguns. You know, you have like so many shotgun rounds that you just spray and you'll get it. Even if you don't kill it, all you need is one pellet to stagger it. So, incredibly safe. Hold on, I'm just going to turn my volume down a little bit. Anyway, so I did swap my buttons around. Wait, there's no way that's the whole patrol, is there? Okay. The flail is also quite good for this build. Especially if you don't like shields. The flail won't get the kills as quickly as the axe, but it's arguably safer against elites. My issue with the flail is, like, if I have the flail, I will always be tempted to do those big heavy ones, and it just doesn't make sense on this build, because it's like, if you want to clear that space, use the guns, that's what they're for. Oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't just... Anyway, very, very degenerate build, extremely easy to play, and extremely powerful because of the simplicity and consistency. But yeah, as you can see, when you have the free blessed shots reset on melee, yeah, you just proc Scrounger like pretty much every time you pull your guns out. It's very hard to use all your ammunition. You eat a strength pot, and these two guns can just destroy a patrol. Like, it's just gone, evaporated. Like, in fact, you know what? We might even just do it here. Oh, we got someone joining? Yeah, this is a really good build to have for pubs, because you just like...
The door! Move! Bandages, tinctures, and medicine! That sound! What manner of brute approaches? So many, like
Okay.
He's a perfectionist. Patch up on Dorrickson. Timely aid is on game.
Okay. Guy's just better than me. I think... So yeah, basically, I'm gonna suck at QQ swapping, and I'm going to mess up a lot of stuff, particularly like trying to res someone, or doing anything like... Yeah, it's just... It's gonna be rough for a little while. Because we genuinely are fighting like 1,000 hours of muscle memory here, but... You know, the results will be better. Oh, hello.
Hang on!
Come, Black Rat, taste steel. So many, even I cannot prevail.
Here, warp fire throwers.
Kill that fire rat. I don't want to burn.
Light the fuse, mates! Russian shot, Lordy! It's gone right through the wall!
Festering vermin! Kill them all! So many shots of that, like, all for me!
Dead, Jack, was it?
Oh yeah, unlike Kruber's blunderbuss, the bash on this is actually somewhat functional because you actually have the option to like get a follow-up shot. You can bash and then shoot, rather than like, okay, let me put it this way: when are you gonna dash? When you can't shoot? Ergo, when you're out of ammunition? Then what's the bash setting you up to do? It doesn't stun anything long enough for you to reload. It doesn't, you know. Okay.
Refill your supplies while time yet remains. Strike the bell and stand ready! By the hammer, they are upon us! Weapons up! The top of that! Ah, you're getting the knack of this! Beware! Clovers here!
Just got dead.
That makes perfect sense.
Just like that. Doesn't Sigma say don't shoot the dwarf, Grimgate? Look out! Wrestling gun! The gunner's dead! It's an ammunition stash! Poison rat! Poison! One left leak! Take it where we stand! Oh! Nothing shut!
Eat it.
No more! I walk with Sigma!
Chaos warrior. To get you, Mayflight.
This is just weird and annoying. I genuinely feel like I've been fighting rats one at a time for like the last 3 minutes.
Judgment is coming! Storm vermin! Dead, not alive! Sigma! With each blow we praise thee!
You do know that you're shooting me, One Eye.
Always works, that.
Move quickly, lumberjacks, unless you want burning to ash.
The wildfire thrower is dead.
Real up, real dead. Fare thee well, fire rat.
door's gone. I reckon that's old Sigmar telling us we're talking.
Lona's distraction is done. We should depart.
We've actually got 2 viewers. It's surprising. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to get the hang of QQ canceling again because it's no longer QQ canceling. Now it's EE canceling. And honestly, I feel like I'm doing okay with that now. It's more if I need to res or something because I use that button much less. It's going to take a lot longer to... Yeah. Also, that's the problem finger. That's the finger that has the messed up tendon. But it's not likely to cause me too many issues if I'm only using it for, you know, picking up a potion or resing or something. We're using an extremely degenerate build, which is the, like, just axe build on Bounty Hunter. And you could go Swift Slaying. I kind of like parry because I'm not normally like a big parry appreciator, but there's an event item in shop. Is he talking about these? I never really look at the shop. Anyway.
Time's arrived to shut that skittergate down for
Good times.
Rasknik's off whipping his horde into a frenzy, and your hard work has left them short on guards. I know you won't like the sound of this, but to truly destroy it, you are gonna have.
But yeah, I don't find that I find the axe kind of does the job in a horde without Swift Slaying. And it's mostly there for super armor. So
This may one day be the fate of the world. The Skaven will multiply and we will feed.
oh, that was my fault. I just
Watch out! Leech incoming! Leech witch disposed of!
Close up, we've got plague monks coming in.
Well, that was never here.
You had to parry if you want to live now.
Stand clear of that hook!
Blackrock, your hour's come.
Hey, Sigmar! Healing trap! Put these blackbird blasters again!
Has the Blightstormer filled?
Another of these black birds comes to challenge me.
Weapons up! It's the tougher that! Storm vermin! The rat men send their elites!
Storm vermin shield bearer. I walk beyond the light. Things are getting a lot hotter. I think we broke the warp fire thrower. Numbers seldom than skill. Let's prove it.
Then you can stop
See, like, that guy legitimately deserved to get shot in the back there. He's lucky I'm, like, excessively concerned about friendly fire. But the thing is like, if he keeps doing it, I'm just gonna stop caring and start shooting him in the back. Because, you know, at that point, it's like a tap on the shoulder. It's like, bro, I'm literally shooting them. You can see I'm shooting them, and you're jumping in front of me.
You heard louder. We must traverse the source of the bridge, even though every vein of my being screams, no, never, and absolutely not.
Even for you, Mayflies, this is unprecedented foolishness. There, got the runner.
Straight through the shot.
You hit him by mistake.
Like, that last one that pounced me, the thing was not on target in terms of, like, it just horizontally wasn't on target. But in that case, it was literally, he just jumped straight midpoint crosshair.
Up here.
Skaven Northlanders, oi, cowards all! Hear that gas rat? There's a Silas Doomy nearby.
Bomb. We'll need to find the gatekeeper if we want his key staff. See? I do listen to this.
Do this all day. Assassin nearby. I have found medical supplies.
Alicia's done well. There's the docks and the back door. Just a promise.
I don't know. There's some kind of hitbox manipulation or something with the assassin. It's deliberately designed to fuck you. Like, if you look at where you think it is,
That's a chaos warrior.
I don't know how to explain it. But it's like, they will literally bounce away from your crosshair, so it feels like... It genuinely feels like you're pushing it away from you with your crosshair. When you have your crosshair on it, because their button reads and movement are so insane, they will literally just fly from your... Like, I mean, they will literally just fly away from your crosshair. Like a piece of dust in the wind. Like, it just... Woo! So whenever they're jumping at you, the only explanation is either your crosshair isn't actually on them, like when, you know, when they're just sort of jumping straight at you, or they have some kind of iframes. And if your crosshair isn't directly on them, like, I reviewed my gameplay footage and seen myself get pounced by assassins at, like, you know, like, I've looked at it like frame by frame, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen them genuinely do things like 0 frame teleport just like from here to here, so that they're not in your crosshair. Just literally no movement, no animation, nothing. Just beep, gone. Sorry, I'm not in your crosshair anymore. I just fucking ninja vanish and reappear
Don't worry,
with no VFX or anything. I forgot the bots are stupid and would literally just stand in the fire.
Well, isn't that a delight? A delight for just us nearby. No sorrow for the dead Packmaster. The Blight Storm is finished.
A rot helm approaches. The first blow is mine.
For Clark Cannons. Rod Shield, take its eyes, Lumberfoot.
Slays and rot shield. Sigma, let him just.
But yeah, the general rule with like friendly fire in this game is it's 50-50. And look, don't get me wrong, sometimes you will literally just play with degenerates who just shoot you in the back. I played with people like that. One of the few groups who does Kata in Australia has 2 people in it like that. Like when they play on like Battle Wizard or something like that, they just don't care. They will literally just shoot. Like I've been like hagbaned in the back non-stop by this guy. I like it so bad that I actually just like stopped playing with him. But so there are people who are legitimately just degenerates. I don't know what their beef is, what their problem is. If like they're just genuinely like little kids, so like they haven't actually like, you know, learned consideration yet, but they're just mechanically blessed enough that they can I think also, particularly in Kata, a lot of people who play this game will only play it in stacks. Because basically you couldn't solo it with bots, so you know they're scared to like host their own lobby unless they have a bunch of friends with them. So one of the problems with this game with like playing something like Kata is you do end up in these like shitty lobbies where it's like you're doing Kata Twitch and 3 people in the lobby are in a Discord and you're not. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's great. Like, I'm always just going to be the one person randomly out of position, randomly left behind, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. The nice thing about this game is that bots are always an option. Even on Kata, bots are an option. On the DLC maps, nah. But you can do Kata Twitch. I mean, you probably do the DLC maps. I mean, you can solo the DLC maps. So, obviously. But I mean, for like, you know, a normal freaking human being. Because true solo in Kata in this game is crazy work. I've had enough.
Is that a rot shield? If I just stayed alone,
But yeah. Friendly fire legitimately is 50-50 in this game.
A most necessary...
Just like, if you have experience in like a hero shooter or something, you have to think about it like the way you would think about like LOSing supports or something, but it's basically just like in reverse. But it's also about like, again, it's about just like physically. I mean, look, one, you actually just have to be aware that there's people behind you, which, let's be real, the average gamer isn't. And in a game like this, oh, okay. But yeah, as I say, so we're playing with a very degenerate build. I totally understand that. I'm doing my best not to shoot my teammates and even my bots in the back. Travelers, no more. Oh, I was wondering why the pace had slowed down so much. Our boy left. What happened? Maybe he was just on ping. Did something bad happen to him? I don't know. I was yapping and tunnel visioning. If it did, I apologize. I always feel terrible when something like that does happen. And it is rare, I will say. Most of the time, I have some awareness of my teammates. But I definitely have not been shooting this guy in the back. Like, there have been moments where I'm like, okay, you deserve to get shot in the back there. And I believe that. Like, if you play that way around, you know, any kind of pub who has a horde clear range weapon, swift bow or whatever, you are going to get shot in the back if you play like that. That's just that's just the facts. Like, I'm sorry. I have enough hours in this game that I've personally been shot in the back for playing like that. I've been shot in the back for playing way more cautiously than that. Like, when I know we have someone who's just blasting, I will, like, dodge around the outside like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm clearing a sight line for them. And sometimes they still blast you anyway. Chop, 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 chop. What is with this horde never ending today?
That is the last time I trust body and soul to that man magic. Oi! Third time's the charm, there, bastard! You want to save your precious rock blood spawner?
Anyway, I hope I wasn't shooting that guy in the back. I definitely tapped him a couple of times. Look, you're gonna get tapped a couple of times. But as I say, there are people who will just shoot you in the back. They don't care. And it's just greed. That's all it is. It's literally just like, okay, I could just leave those 10 unarmored rats on the outside of the horde to you. And like, I could kill 90% of the horde and let you have 10%. But no, I have to still even hagbane those like last 10 rats and shoot you 5 times to do it. Like people like that, you just kick them. Just kick them. Don't play with them. Block them. They have to learn. They'll never learn otherwise. The problem with like a lot of gamers, and I'm telling you this 100%, is like a lot of us are nerds and we're socially awkward and we just won't tell people when they're fucking us up. And it's one of those things, or like even just like you won't say, oh, can I get some help here? Because a lot of the time people will help you. Most people, if you ask to do something, will do something. Like if you say to someone, hey, can you not get Grims? I don't have curse resistance. I'm just messing around with the build. 9 out of 10 people will be totally cool with it. And if it's that important to them that they're just like, okay, look, I've got an hour's time to play, and then I'm back at work or something, as I say. Oh, that's funny. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure. All right. Everything seems fine.
Excuse the smell. The plumbing doesn't hold up.
But yeah, most people are very chill. And that, you have to think about it in the sense of like, people will make these like wonderful stories to explain why it's okay to be an asshole, basically. Like, oh, someone will say like, oh, you shouldn't get Grims at the host or something. Someone will be like, oh yeah, well, people have to do weeklies and, they have jobs and they, only have a certain amount of time to play the game, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, I really want to put you in the mindset of some guy who's like, he's tired from work. He's, he just wants to chill and play the game, right? And he gets into his quick play game and, the host says, oh, hey, could you not pick up Grims? I promise you, the guy, the real human being who is in that situation, this, tired, chill gamer dad or something, literally just wants to, like, get his shillings for the week. Like, ain't no one playing, ain't no casuals like that playing this game 9 years. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, okay, let's fully, do the fantasy here, okay? That's a lot of storm vermin. But yeah, so let's fully articulate the fantasy. So yeah, you got this tired dad and he's just a cool guy and he just wants to play. He's just gonna go to another match. He's just gonna be like, oh, okay, there's no point getting Grims here. Like, people are just gonna die. They don't have curse resistance. I'm just some tired dad. I'm not gonna solo carry. You see what I'm saying? Like, most people are super chill, and if you just say like, hey, don't do that, even to the point of like, if you say like, hey, can you play a little bit closer with the team, they usually will. But at the same time, it's like, look, if someone is running forward, it's because they like that playstyle. And if you ask them not to do it, they maybe won't for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, odds are they will go right back to it. okay, one of the things with this game is it can be so mechanically frustrating. Like, I went to heavy the Storm Vermin, he got staggered immediately, he got staggered out of my crosshair at like, you know, the 11th hour. I went to heavy him again, he got staggered again by another ult, by an ult. I, once again, boop, bounced out of my crosshair. I went to heavy him again, thinking, okay, once he recovers from the stagger, he's going to try to push back into me, and he just stands there.
Let's hope the black powder inside is dry. Conrad, get clear! Get out of its sight! All right, come on then! Impressive, but can you do it again?
Revolting? It could be worse.
Judgment is mine! Come bloody Tom Vermin! Such filth! Are these folk men or rotting beasts? Die! Yes! Mine! Hook rat! Ha! Strangler strangles no more! Not bad for a fella with one eye! Sigmar guides my strike. What? Was he guide mine? Or better yet, was he a nice cool incoming flag rocket? Watch out for warp shot. Look out, wrestling gun. By the hammer, the gun is there. Stand up, stay bubbled. Assassin rat. Snake rat.
Anyway, I've gone a little bit quiet. I'm kind of focused up on the mechanics. This is going to be a slightly shorter stream today. I really am fighting the muscle memory, and it's really hard, and it makes me feel... I don't know.
This place? I think not.
Like, you know, you don't get a chance to get decent at that many things in your life, you know. And I'm kind of proud of my mechanics in games, and I know they're not the greatest, but you have to understand where I came from, you know. You know, not that many years ago, I was like a guy who couldn't hit a, you know, couldn't consistently hit people with a Reinhardt hammer, you know. you know, giant AoE melee that just required basic tracking, basically just keep the thing I want to shoot in my FOV, I couldn't do that. Forget tracking ahead. Forget keeping a crosshair on a body. Like, I couldn't keep a body in my FOV. Like, forget that. So I've genuinely come a long way, and even when I first started, there was always an element of frustration because it felt like I understood what to do, but I had various... Straight through the team. Love it. I fucking despise these bots sometimes. Literally just AFK next to me. I can't even open a box when there's nothing on the map but 3 bots and 1 assassin, and they can't stop the assassin pouncing me. And then there's nothing on the map but 3 bots and 1 Stormbowman, and the Stormbowman just walks up to me and just donks me with a heavy. And the bots just fucking stand there. Shut the fuck up, elf. You haven't gone mad. I am shooting you. Why the fuck aren't you dead?
We are drowned in silence. This bodes ill. There's only a scratch. Never touched them. I don't think that food's for eating, Dory. Stinks of doomy magic. Judging by that crest, this food wasn't meant for the pit. Ah, see how they come to the slaughter! Drop a doorway, would you? Seal the windows. Nothing gets in. Dead are fortunate. It's the living I pity. Always worse, that. Weapons up! Thanks, Sigma. I have found a
They left literally everything in here.
Fire rat! My righteousness burns the blighter! Slaughter them! No mercy!
Is this guy, like, blind? Guy just straight up ran past, like, an actual whole horde, a sea of unarmored ads, just to, like, run straight at a Chaos Warrior. I just want to get away from this guy. I'm dead serious. He just aggroed the patrol. That was a helpful strength pot.
Come, wretches. I have scores to settle.
Anyway, this guy's fine. I'm just... He's not fine. But let me put it this way. Pubs are gonna be pubs, you know, and it's okay. It doesn't mean they're like evil people or anything. It just means that like they're doing dumb shit every now and then. And the thing is like their dumb shit is probably more noticeable to me than it is to them in some ways, and also vice versa. He could be molding about shit that I'm doing. The fact that I'm constantly running forward, for example. But admittedly, like I mean, they basically killed nothing and just ran out at the end of end and left me stuck. You know, in this rot blood horde with like extreme density shields, etc., etc. It's like I'm really gonna struggle to get out of there. But so at that point, I'm just like, okay, I got to be in front of this person. If I'm in front of them, if you're in front of someone, they kind of have to peel for you. Like if you get hook ratted and you're in front of your whole team, the odds that someone shoots the rat or staggers it or picks you up or whatever is so much higher. So sometimes running in front is like the safe play. You force them to watch your back. But I was doing it over much because, as I said, I was kind of tilted. But I think that's always a good sign to just say, you know what, let's chill, let's wrap this up, and come back tomorrow. But as I say, it's just one of those things, man. Like I play too many games where your team is your team, and if you want to win, you just have to play with that team and like suck it up. It's gonna be horrible, but like you want to win, so you better figure it out. And you get teammates who genuinely play like they want to lose, or like they would rather lose if they can't be the main character. Does that make sense? So it's like, and you're having to carry them to a win that you don't even feel like they deserve. But, you know, if you win, everyone wins. What can you do? And so you get these horrible situations, but you just have to figure it out. And it's like, I can figure it out. But in a game like this, like, what's my motive to? Again, you know, I don't need the loot boxes. I don't care. If I were desperate for loot, I'd go to a Discord and do deed cheese with someone, you know, and just farm Emperor's Vaults. It's not hard to grind red dust in this game. So, you know, it's purely just about playing for like the pleasure of the game and different builds and theory crafting and, you know, trying to get some completions or whatever. But like, you know, so if the moment the gameplay starts to be not fun, like I'm out. I'm not staying. I will straight up just leave if I have to. I'm like, because I don't have that option in other games, and you just have to like it or lump it, even if it means just being like spawn camped and destroyed, and you know. But yeah, so I'm in a game like this. The only reason to play it is for the fun and also for the mechanical challenge, which is both frustrating and also fun. Fun when you get it right, frustrating when you are struggling. But I think, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. As I say, gameplay has been very dull today, just like a very, very simple, degenerate, extremely overpowered and easy to use build. But, you know, as I say, I'm still just getting that muscle memory down of being able to consistently QQ swap. It's not as easy as it, you know, 1,000 hours of playing a certain way and then having to just change it. But it has to be done, and the sooner the better, because, you know, as much as I don't want to accept it, as much as I may not like it, you know, that finger is not getting better. The tendon is not magically going to repair itself, so... the sooner I train myself to a new set of keybinds that I can then use better, because I just cannot do that. Like with that speed and that consistency, I do not have the strength in the finger. So what I end up doing is, instead of using the finger itself, I use my hand to kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, if I were to describe it, when I tap my E button quickly, the palm of my hand, the base of my palm is flat against the base of the desk below the keyboard. It's not moving. The hand itself, like up to the knuckles, is not moving. Only the finger that's doing E is moving. To do that with the Q finger, which is busted, it is so much slower. So what I end up doing is I end up lifting the entire hand and kind of slamming the entire hand down, and then that further hyperextends the already like damaged knuckles. So
Now, don't go leaking around on them beams again. One of you daft buggers nearly broke a leg the last time.
So what do you use to swap weapons? Do you just use your like scroll wheel? Because I have special on my side mouse button, I think. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah, I used to use those as well. I do like them. I'm trying to get the hang of doing QQ swaps mainly for this, because I want to do like a... So the idea is that like you hold on, I'm messing it up. Yeah, you push into heavy, so you push to make space. And you can also immediately swap from like the heavy add clear to the heavy overhead, which is pretty cool. Okay, that makes sense. I'm so bad at Valorant and CS. I play like more hero shootery games like Overwatch and Rivals. But I think the aim in this game is somewhat similar to Valorant, isn't it? Because like you can't run and shoot in Valorant, can you? Like you have to stop for just like a second so your crosshair goes. Otherwise you get crazy bloom, don't you?
Well, not yet. Bit busy for the foreseeable, ain't we?
Yeah, it's funny. You arrived just as I was wrapping up the stream. I'm kind of tempted to maybe do one more. At least maybe we can try these QQs. We'll probably get rolled just because it's like playing bots with melee only character. I'm gonna be so bad at this, by the way, but I'll try.
What is it with Ratmen and bells anyway? They've only got to raise one up in Elmgart, so guess what I'm doing tonight? That's right, finding a way to wreck the bloody thing before it goes and makes matters worse. I'll have help, of course. Yeah, the Uber's Reich 5 rides again. Well, walks. Doesn't sound as good though, does it?
Why be surprised that Stephen worship a bell? He's right to anything.
I don't see why, but the Ratmen do love their bells. That's why I love cracking them. Oh, it's a bell here. I never believed
It's funny, I was just talking about doing the push with the shield. And I immediately do it with the greatsword instead.
back
The heavy one on the Bretonnian Sword and Shield has like some of the crappiest block frames as far as like cancelling heavy one into block. Like, look how long it takes to get the block up.
Listen, take what you need. Demon Slaver. Bugger! Check it out! Wrangler's dead. That's a gas blast. Flame rat. Last attack. Watch out. Here, that's a blight stormer. We're in for it now.
Minions! Light stormer.
Those head stabs are super satisfying though. The fact that they go through shields is really nice.
That storm vermin's mine. Let my shield take the brunt.
Okay, this is stupidly dangerous.
Rock shields, don't go easy on the brute. Say worse than this. Hang on. The warrior rats, I'll have it.
Let me take your boots.
Gutter runner.
The eternal shot.
Blacker was never here.
It's preparing to fire.
Close lobber coming in. Lobber's dead and gone. Healing dog over here. Fire rat. There. Dead flame spouter. Right helm. Over here. Wet me now.
Alright, do we want to smoke? Why not?
Don't let me die with my boots back. Beach incoming. Attack right, once.
The Rockhelm breathes his life.
Both these stabs. It's the same on the Empire Sword and Shield. Although it may just be the first, the push attack stab.
What glorious intervention! Backstabber loose nearby. Stay alert. Does anyone Size couldn't do it without you.
Hush! Can't you hear more coming? Drawn to the side of your seat. Goes.
Blood everywhere, and another one's gone. This way. Find that cursed Blightstormer. He can't be far. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously it's a shield, so like it has a lot of stamina and push, so you know it's kind of good against shields anyway. But
Not the kind favoured by Still, I've known a few housewives, if you know what I mean. Less nonsense than you might think. Die, beastie! Summer, did you see it? Great one! So much for that assassin! You need patching up! Hook that! Do Sigma's work and slay them all! More brutes and Carillions, more fun on the battlefield than anywhere else, mate.
gotta love the silent Blightstormer.
Didn't feel a thing. It's up here. One less assassin to worry about.
I do believe you're getting better at this.
Well, takes a few battles to get everything flowing the way it should. And to shake off that keg of ale you downed last night, I shouldn't wonder. The healing draft here. Come out, damned soul! Oh, Stormburn, is it? I've spotted ammunition. Snowy for righteous work. Walk fire! Got the runners down! Chaos warrior! Maybe don't fight it alone! Oh, not waste a drop! Bloody black rats! Chaos warrior! What's the matter, Kentucky? Pack it up! Either in numbers or
The size of that shield.
I see Mimnia's jelly in your strike, Bob. That's a hook rat. The grabber has our help. I hear an assassin. Assassin rat dead.
Okay, that makes it. Soul's Pilot literally just standing there.
Watch out, them! I'm on today, Dory.
The lady sees your efforts, Bardin. Laughing her head off, she is.
Chaos Warriors. Abdominal loot more. Eyes on a rock shield. Work as a team.
Oh, the bots in this game are fucking miserable, man. Like, they're actually like playing with bots in this game is like playing with the worst human players, in the sense that like they only want to do some things that like the fun, quote unquote fun things, and they leave you to do all the like shit garbage work. Like, if there's a boss, no matter how crap their boss damage is, all 3 bots literally just go AFK to attack the boss, and you're just on trash patrol. Like, that's all you get to do is just kill trash. But they'll still let an assassin just jump on you. They'll still let like a hook rat just come through and hook you. Like, they're gods at like staggering everything you want to shoot out of your crosshair. They're gods at stealing your kills when it's just like 3 bots running up on like 1 ambient. But when you actually need them to help you, they literally just stand there. AFK. Like, just standing behind you while you're getting overheaded or something. Like, they just actually do nothing. Where it will legitimately just teleport enemies in front. Like, I've had that happen. Like, the game actually just teleports enemies behind you. They just literally appear on the map. I've had it happen, like, it happens so often on Fort Braxenbrooker, where, like, you even see it happening, particularly on the bridge. You'll actually just see, like, a squadron of slave rats just magically appear in front of you. That assassin, like, couldn't pounce and couldn't change the direction of his pounce, so he actually just halted and stopped pouncing in midair, and just hovered in midair, rather than pounce into my sword swing. Oh yeah, patrols love to do that.
Do not doubt my aim, Elf.
As strange as it sounds, peasant, I think that was a compliment.
Do I spy an ammunition? Judgment finds you, black ones, bloody
Splitting shadow.
Oh yeah, the bots are terrible for just like not rezzing you sometimes. I've genuinely had bots like, you know, try to run through a cattle horde to save someone from a hook rat instead of just like rezzing someone who was dead next to them.
A rot hell.
Chaos warriors dead.
I think the bots are actually like coded to let disablers grab people before they try to kill the disablers. Like they will try to kill a disabler if it's just them and the disabler, but generally speaking, the bots will like straight up just let disable, like, because the bots have aimbot, right? So there's no reason why an assassin should ever be able to just jump through your team and jump on someone. The bots should just 360 no scope it out of the sky, but they almost never do. They always let it jump on you. And it's really dangerous because at high levels, even just the jump does so much damage. Like the assassin stabs you for like 1 second, it's like half your health. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up now. It's been almost a 2-hour stream. We got in the one last game. We gotta show some gameplay to bang. The QQ source was so bad, but as I say, it's just like it could take a week. It could take a month. I don't know. Before I'm fully used to the changes with the keybinds. But it's, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like it has to be done. I have to start over, and not start over, but you know. Yeah, you know, we'll get the hang of it, basically. Anyway, yeah, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Always great to see you, and I'll be streaming again tomorrow around this time too. So if you do wanna stop by, that goes for anyone else who jumped in. Always appreciate it, and yeah, thanks for the views. I'll catch you all on